And with a second shrill of the referee's whistle, the match is off and underway. As mentioned, Sheffield United playing from right to left as we look. Now Wood through to Barnes, and Barnes is brilliantly denied by Aaron Ramsdale from point-blank range. Route 1 stuff, but the England under-21 goalkeeper pulled off a terrific stop low down. Osborne bends it down to this near side the left. Ender Stevens takes control, wriggles his way upfield away from Brady, up to the corner of the penalty area. Brewster takes control, fizzes the cross, but he's really overhit it. Westwood with the free kick, hit on the diagonal, high to the edge of the penalty area. The ball drops to Osborne, who just feeds it away. He was looking for Baldock out on the right-hand side, but possession is turned back to the claret and blue of Burnley. Now Westwood, arcing ball into the penalty area. Barnes takes control, stands up the cross back stick, it loops over, then Osborne works it out to Ender Stevens in a crossing position. It's worked down the line to Rhian Brewster, who hacked at it on his left boot, and it just veered into the side netting. Now a high crossfield ball to Baldock, edge of the penalty area. Lovely pirouette inside right channel of the penalty area. The pink shirts are streaming forward, so too Basham down the right. In goes the cross, and an awkward clearance high into the air by James Tarkowski. It goes behind for a corner, and now Osborne's corner from the far side, the right. Into the box it goes, the heads go up. Robinson beaten in the air, but the Blades can continue to maintain pressure with Ender Stevens here on this near side the left. McGoldrick then, as he's shackled by Brownhill, goes back to Ampadu. The Blades toss it along to the edge of the box, too high for a jumping Egan. Sheffield United holding court here, enjoying a little bit of possession of their own. Brewster turns, beats the first man, wriggles past the second, still going Rhian Brewster, shows a little bit too much of the ball to Benson, who gets the challenge in, and then the ball goes up in the air, and Lowton knocks it behind for a corner. So Ampadu's corner from the left-hand side, bent in at the near post, and straight down the throat of Nick Pope. Wood's pass is intercepted, took a nudge, and then a swiping Osborne took it away from the New Zealander. In it comes from the far side by Peters, punched away by Ramsdale to the edge of the penalty area, a little awkwardly but effectively enough. Brownhill gets the ball out wide to the far side, but Sheffield United shoot out. Good pressing by Basham. Burnley are repelled some 20 yards. Up goes the ball to the edge of the penalty area, where Robinson heads it clear. Now Lowton down the right-hand side is blocked in crossing by Brewster. Here's Ampadu, no goals here at Turf Moor. A lovely return to Baldock, crossing position, first time ball, in it goes. Tarkowski's header sends it up and away to the far side. It will bounce and be shielded by Baldock. Robinson plays decoy in his overlapping run. Now Ampadu to McGoldrick, then to Stevens. Stevens cuts in on his left boot to McGoldrick, who's in here. In goes the cross, and it's blocked by me, and behind into the stand it goes. Ampadu with the corner from the left-hand side. Into the box it goes. Downward header from Brewster, and it's up and away, and it's off the line. And it will be well, it should be a corner. Sheffield United are protesting, and possibly protesting for more here. And it will be a goal kick then to Burnley. In comes Brady's cross, looking for Wood, and a brilliant save by Ramsdale. First class from the Sheffield United youngster. The outstretched palm deflects the ball up and away for a corner. Pinged in by Brady, in at the near post, heads go up, and then Burnley do open the scoring. It's a headed goal for the Clarets from the set piece, and it's Ben Mee, the captain of Burnley, who rose to nod the ball past Ramsdale, who was beaten. Stevens bends one in from the left-hand side straight to Brewster, who hits it on the angle and brings the save from Pope at his near post. Up steps Brady, up and over the wall and over the angle of crossbar and post. Wasn't too far away. Well, Mousse releases McGoldrick here, up to the corner of the penalty area. McGoldrick opts to take it on himself rather than pick out a teammate, and it's cleared away. Basham with a heavy second touch, but recovers the ball away from Brownhill. Now Baldock waiting for help out on the right-hand side. Three await the cross in the middle. Stevens now gets it in a central position. Back now to Ampadu as the Blades look to the right, where Stevens looks to overload into Baldock. Baldock's first-time cross, blocked by Peters. Up into the air it goes. Brady waits for it to bounce. Sheffield United might win it back here with Basham, and they have. Basham goes back to Ampadu. In goes the cross. Brewster's jumped for it, didn't make contact, and a scrambling McGoldrick will keep it in play on this near side. Sheffield United looking for an equalising goal here, trailing Burnley by 1-0. out to McGoldrick, infield to Stevens, now Osborne to Stevens, left by him brilliantly to McGoldrick, to Basham, 25 yards out. Sweeps the pass out to Baldock, in goes the cross, Tarkowski's header away, towers to the far side, and Baldock makes sure it goes out of play. So it's floated high and crossfield now to Stevens, right on his toe end, fizzing ball in, and then awkwardly turning and trying to shoot at the same time. Mousse sees the ball cannon off his knee and behind. So as the clock ticks on the first half here, Ampadu goes crossfield. It's a lovely ball right onto the toe end of Baldock. He nudged it in field, his body checked by Peters. It probably would have been a free kick, but the referee has called half-time. Osborne is the decoy, Brewster floats it in, Egan rises, but so does Pope, and the England goalkeeper makes a commanding save. So Osborne out on that far side. Rolls it down the line, into Robinson, onto Brewster. Brewster back now to McGoldrick. McGoldrick looks to his right and brings in Basham on football heaven. Now McGoldrick, scorer of 5 goals this season, including one against Burnley in the Cup. Out it comes to McGoldrick. Back now to Basham. And what a thinking Ampadu thought about the first time cross, and I thought he was going to, but in the end cuts back to halfway, and the momentum of that attack is lost. Back to Egan. Egan in the centre circle now to Osborne. Osborne sees a little bit of space as the two centre forwards break apart. Off it comes now to Ampadu. Ampadu looks to his right, picks out Basham. He controls, back infield to Ampadu. Looks forward with a little short intricate pass into Osborne, back to Baldock to halfway, and now Ampadu into Osborne. Very patient build-up now for Sheffield United. Osborne injects a little bit of pace into his movement. Now Mousse beats the challenge of Benson. Here comes the Frenchman. The Frenchman looks to the left-hand side. A stretching Robinson retains the ball. Blades trying to build momentum here to look for an equalising goal. Now Baldock. Baldock has support from Basham to his right. Infield it goes to McGoldrick here. Still to find the incisive pass or the shot towards goal. Things might open up here now for McGoldrick, and in the end it's pushed away, and out it goes for a throw-in. Another save from Pope as it's driven into the Blades box. Mee rising, but his towering header well over. A turn now for Wood, who's turned again and taken out 3 Sheffield United players in the process. He brings it on to Loughton. First time ball out wide from Brownhill. First time cross, and it had to be parried behind. Ramsdale didn't know whether it was going to hit the side netting or not. Into McGoldrick. McGoldrick puts his studs on the ball into the penalty area. Little layoff here, and then the shot in at the near post by Ender Stevens. Ampadu looks up. It's hit high out towards the far side, and Osborne. In goes the cross. Burke's arriving. Pope came for it. Baldock had a swing at it, but the keeper's been fouled. Burke creates space for Baldock to shoot, and in the end it's drift wide via a deflection. So they do have a corner kick away to our right-hand side. In it comes from Norwood and right onto the head of Loughton. Stooping Osborne will cushion the header to Fleck. Out to this near side, and Baldock, who's closed down by Benson. Infield it comes towards Egan, who turns past his marker. Left-footed shot! Hit it like a rocket, but it's seared over the angle of crossbar and post. So Burnley are leading Sheffield United by a goal to nil. In goes the ball into the 18-yard box. Mee with the double header, drops to halfway. Pushed now into the feet of Brady, whose crossfield ball is won in the air by Osborne. Well, here the Blades try and break into the penalty area, and they win the corner. Well, they are in the right area now with this corner. Flicked on by McGoldrick at the near post, but it cannoned off his head and screams away. Norwood then, as the winter's chill sets in it goes. The heads go up. I think it's Mee who clears, and then the header from the far side straight at Pope. Back it comes to Ramsdale. The Blades in last chance saloon for an equaliser. The referee calls full time. And it's another frustrating night for Sheffield United.